Yo, what's goody? Yeah, right? It's crazy, right? It's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy. That's the vision they have. That's the vision, that's the projection. For real, for real.
If you know, you know. It's not a...
Wow. That's crazy. Nobody can go. Nah. Can't. Ain't got a warrant? Nah. Ain't opening the door. What happens every time I open the door? I'll be go crying. I'll be behind bars. Nah. We ain't doing that. Peoples.
Team helps mediate disputes between neighbors and can often settle arguments without having to call 911. They specialize in people who have behavioral problems or those with substance abuse, and they've been involved with Ty on no less than 13 other occasions after his threatening behavior towards his neighbors. Unfortunately, this situation is much too serious for the CMPD this time, and the police have to step in for what will be their 47th interaction with Ty.
Gotcha. Yo, check this out. You hear all this, right? Now watch the creation that it brings. Alright. Check this out. Pre-dawn, calm, shattered by the algorithm error. Sanction incursion. Embodiment of terror. They kicked in the door, not of my home, but the sanctum. Brandishing a warrant that was specially phantom of fiction stitched together with the threat of dissonance. Not the other day of Father's Day, but that was my worst day when, but they calmed me with a flood of pretty officers. I was like, oh shit. But you know, when it comes to that, when it comes to the silver bracelets, I'm like, yo, take this off. I just want my freedom and I have my rights. So just looking at eye candy, not gonna change nothing at all. Now watch this. It just keeps me calm, cause they know my record of every time when I was locked up. They always make sure that they had the baddies there to keep me calm. Make sure I don't turn up with a storm, but ERU was waiting for that. I remember they had that shield on me. Was like, if you do that dumb shit again, we gonna execute you. Now we know who you are. What? Now watch this brandishing. Yo, a fiction stitched together with the thread of dissonance. Looking for a monster, manufacture significance. Each question of projectile, each insinuation, poison, cacophony of judgment from the man with no voices. I stood in the wreckage of their fourth entry, inquiry, a tempest of accusations of baseless conspiracy. They photographed my books like they were contraband munitions, hunting for the proof to support their false suspicions. The black bow were popping a prelude to the arraignment for execution for their prime time entertainment. But I observed the chaos with the slow suspect drive, and in that moment I became the master of my own death and rebirth. Adversarial process, a theater of the observed, where the loudest lie attempts to kill the quietest word, while they sharpen their guillotines in the cold legal light. I sharpen my intellect, I sharpen my insight. I found a quiet center in the cyclone of the false witnesses. My stillness was a statement, strategic resistance. A Muslim king doesn't argue with the jesters in the court. The fool's gold of their fury wasn't worth the retort. Some saw it as weakness, a lack of righteous rage, but the lion doesn't roar when the dogs rattle the cage. I preserve my energy, my pause, my perspective. My truly only directive was to render them ineffective. My lawyers move like surgeons with meticulous precision, dissecting every lie, exercising the assertion of their fabricated narrative of nothing was remaining. I said, yo, they fabricated narrative till nothing was remaining. I was training for a marathon while they were on sprinting. It had me tight cause I was like, yo, I'm public safety, I'm a YDS. But they was like, yo, where's your badge? Where's your ID? I said, that's what I'm looking for. After the warrant, then they should know this badge just popped up. Look, what the hell? Yes, you see, I got a badge, but not law enforcement. Okay, now watch this, let's go. The gavel fell like a feather, not a hand but a whimper. The case dissolved to vapor, the indictment to a whisper. Prediction, vindication, but I took no victory lap. I gave no interviews. Didn't need to feed the hungry beast that thrives on twisted views. I returned to the lab, to the intricate design, to alchemize the trauma into something sublime. My revenge is not diatribe, it's a discography. It's the sold out empathy of us, the relentless bibliography. It's the honorary doctorate. It's the poster prize consideration, the silent, steady, diligent work of elevation. I built a monument on the very ground they tried to burn. A lesson in resilience they would never unlearn. They wanted to see me in the chains. Now they see me in galleries. They came for a headline. I gave them a legacy. They wanted a mugshot. I gave them a mural. The narrative is mine now, unpredictable, eternal. My name's Malik Alim. El Barrio's poet, you see? So poetically, now you see what that is. La nueva vaina, ya tú sabes. That's how you do it with the resistance. Poetically, bomba, bomba, bomba. Ya tú sabes, Guille Boricua. No criminal. Son militantes, pero tiene la mente siempre está con humo operative. That's right. Decision. Gotta stay right. We're right there. That's right. Fíjate. They told me when I joined the team that we was public safety. We had blue, but I was like, we not Blue Lives Matter. I knew that from the jump. They was like, no, you gray lives. The only thing is, we are New York City Boldest Guardians. New York City Boldest Guardians. YDS. Youth Development Specialist with finesse. I see you smiling, pretty lady, the officer. Yeah, I was hearing all the whispers, hearing all the voices. I was like, I'm gonna keep my mind staying focused.